On the air everywhere, this is New England Broadcasting.
Welcome to the Ron Van Dam Show. Hold on tight. Things can get a bit weird, if you like that sort of thing.
Come Monday, it'll be alright.
Monday morning, you sure look fine. Rainy days, Mondays always get me down.
Whatever.
Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays.
It's just another manic Monday.
Monday, so good to me.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It's the Ron Van Dam Show.
Victoria, 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 Victoria.
Well, if it's Monday, then Tori LaGarde joins us. She's an actress and a humorist, and she also is a human being.
I claim to be. You can never prove any of those statements.
She pays a visit every Monday to spice things up like some type of strange herb coming out of a cabinet.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
As a matter of fact, I think I call you herb sometimes.
I know, I smell funny sometimes. It's the curry. Yeah, I hate the smell of curry. Please don't wear curry near me.
No, I don't like the smell of curry either, but I do love the taste of curry. Oh,
It'll come out of your pores for like 2 days.
No kidding. I know
I
that.
don't want it. I'm not interested.
Well, you got to plan your social calendar accordingly.
No, I don't have a social calendar.
All right. Well,
It's just my nose. I don't want it around me. Dude.
Well, that's who she is, and
there you go. There's the show.
That's her entire dossier.
It is.
Welcome to the program. On this show, on this version, on Mondays, we take it down a notch. Although we do discuss some serious
Take
things.
it down a notch?
Yes.
I thought we kicked it up a notch. Like, what's his name, Emerald? Does
No,
he still have that show?
well,
Is he cooking curry stuff?
No, he's not. No.
Oh, good.
No.
You're like, oh, no.
No.
He get arrested. He's up the river.
No, he was one that wasn't arrested. The others were. Anyway, well, I say down a notch because I don't have to be so serious about things. I can just sit back and.
Oh yeah,
and,
this is totally ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, it also I do do the show myself. When you're here, I'm like 50%, so it's cool.
I see what you mean. Okay, right.
Yeah, a
Better.
little autopilot on your part.
Sure.
Yeah. You're like flying the plane sometimes. It's not all
It's
on
not a good
me.
idea, Ron, but
All right, well,
hey.
hey, what are you going to do? All right. Let's get started, shall we?
Oh, if you insist.
I will insist. Let's start with talking about voting because you actually have some expertise in this field because you are a warden in a prison.
Yeah, a warden in a precinct.
Precinct,
Very close.
Precinct.
Yep.
When there's voting going on, Tori actually commandeers the polling place and makes sure that everybody...
Commandeers.
She commandeers.
Well, I have a superior. I'm not at the tippity top.
Is the superior on the premises?
Not on the premises.
Well, then let's not play games.
Phone call away, though.
Well, it's fine. But doesn't show up. So you can like smoke pot and everything.
Yeah, it's legal
Not
now.
that you do.
It was
Not
funny
that you
because
do.
we had some voters come in last time.
Smelling?
Oh, cloud.
Yeah.
There's we have cops at every precinct to keep the peace because people get irate.
We don't even know if it's legal to smoke anymore.
I said to him, "You smell that?" He just rolled his eyes. There's nothing you can do.
Well,
it's funny though. It's amusing.
Statewide, it's allowed, but you can't do it while you're operating.
And
anything.
they're showing up from a car. A cloud comes out when they open the door, like Cheech and Chong. But yet, there's no problem? Okay.
Well,
whatever.
yeah, there should be a problem. I mean, you can smoke when you come out of the car before you vote.
Yeah.
Smoke to vote is the
You got to
slogan.
do it.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it probably.
Anyway, getting away from the marijuana thing. So in Florida, where you lived for a period of time
I
before
did.
the tornado
Embarrassingly
nearly killed
enough,
you.
right.
Yes. For those who are not familiar, Tori had an encounter with a tornado, mano a
1998,
mano.
February
Yeah.
22nd, 1998. Look it up. 7 tornadoes.
And you saw the thing coming.
Oh, yeah, it hit us. Mm-hmm. Got the bump in the head.
Yes, bumped the head. And
42 people died.
Yeah. So you know Florida.
I do.
Okay.
I lived there after that, too.
Did you really?
It didn't chase me away.
I would have found the one suitcase that wasn't blown away,
Yeah,
packed it, and said, bye-bye.
The community comes together, especially the South.
Of course.
They all come together.
The community Why especially the South?
Because they're, very accommodating.
Oh, because they talk like that. They come together
Well,
better.
I don't know. They're just like hospitality. Southern hospitality is a real thing. Ronaldo.
I don't buy it, Tori.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to get confrontational with you.
Hey, I don't live there. Say what you want.
I think the Southern accent makes it sound like that, but I think all they really ever do is offer you a piece of pie. I think that's about it.
Right.
I've never can I save your life with like a piece of pie?
Mint julep to go with that.
Exactly.
Right.
So it sounds
It
nice.
depends on what part of the area.
I think people in the North would help just as much, only a more direct fashion.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, get up off your ass and I'll help you out. Get over here, you jerk.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's a little
but
different.
It's the same.
But they still help.
Sure.
Okay.
So Florida.
Yes. So Florida, apparently Broward County and Dade County, Broward especially.
That's down south. Okay, southern Florida.
I lived in Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, for a short period of time for 9 months.
Fancy
and
you.
then I delivered.
Okay. Oh, God.
Yeah. And, I know. So anyway, so there were a couple of races there, including the governor's race, where it was so
I thought you
close.
said there's a couple of races there. It's
there's
a
more than a couple of
you
races
think,
there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So they were so close that they had to have a recount.
Is it still happening?
Here's the problem. They had a deadline. Well, the election was on Tuesday of last week.
Right. I thought the
week before.
20th was going to be the deadline?
No.
No.
The deadline was yesterday. Not yesterday. It was last Thursday.
A week from last Thursday.
I don't know my dates anymore.
So,
I
but
think
it's
it was
gone.
the 14th or
It's gone.
something.
It's
or the
passed.
15th. It was the 15th.
Okay.
The county could not count the votes before the deadline.
Right.
So
they extended it, didn't they?
No.
Ooh.
No, they did not.
Uh-oh.
So they said, because you didn't meet the deadline by Florida law, we have to revert to what the apparent results were. I would be pissed beyond the cup. Wow. I would say, my God, what are you doing a deadline for? And because the people counting it couldn't meet the deadline, my vote doesn't count now?
That's like that Kavanaugh thing where they had the investigation that'll go for like 3 days.
Yes,
they
ma'am.
know. They already know.
What's
There's not
the
enough
rush?
time.
What's the
There's not
rush?
enough
You've
time.
got somebody in there, and they're
It's just ceremonial.
Yes, it is ceremonial. They don't go in there till January.
It's whatever. It's just
stupid.
Right.
I would be I would do a lawsuit against the law that says it has to be done by a certain date. Screw you. That means my vote doesn't count because some schmuck wasn't counting fast enough? No.
Well,
No,
I'm already
thank
thinking
you.
of doing a different lawsuit, a class action lawsuit.
Shut me up.
Well,
May I ask?
Yeah. It has to do with pharmaceuticals. And
Do tell, Tori.
Well, I will tell you. There's a company, a laboratory called Dr. Reddy, REDDY. You can look it up. Mm-hmm. All kinds of problems with this place. They've been, you can see the lawsuits and whatnot, recalls. Well, they produce generic medicine at local pharmacies.
Oh,
and back in 2017, I got a bad batch of omeprazole. Mm-hmm. And this month, a year and a half later, I got another bad batch. And I'm not saying it happens all the time, but with some medicines, you can tell if it's not working, if there's something wrong, because it's not doing anything. Mm-hmm. So I am curious. I'm going to save the bottle, and I have to go buy over-the-counter Prilosec. Now I have to spend my money, not my insurance, and go get the real stuff, because this stuff for this month is bad, and the acid is burning my throat, and I'm not going to be able to live for 30 days like this.
Have you had you contacted your insurance company and said you have this was a null and void situation?
I should do the insurance, but I already contacted. I don't know what they can do. See, everyone just passes the buck. I contacted the pharmacy. And they've been using this lab right along. So it's not that the lab changed, because I noticed the difference in my body. But they just claim it's the same company. But I know Dr. Reddy's can be bad news. They're in India.
Say no more.
Well, there's other places that fill prescriptions.
I understand that.
Too.
But I'd be a lot more comfortable if it were produced and manufactured in this country.
Well, I'm going to change. Yeah, I'm going to change pharmacies.
Better.
I might have to, because if CVS is going to keep doing this, then I'm going to.
CVS
It's CVS,
is it?
and they're national.
Oh yeah, they are.
And this happened to the
kidding.
one in Florida and the one in Massachusetts. When I was in Florida a year and a half ago, they had Dr. Reddy and it wasn't working. And I said, "What is this stuff? It's not working." I called my doctor in Massachusetts.
Do you have verification that it was indeed a bad batch?
I'm going to save the pills, and maybe if I do a class action or contact an attorney, find out, can you analyze these? What's in them? Because it's not working. Usually it works. This month it's not working.
And do you know if there are other people who have had this situation?
How would I know that?
Okay.
I'm going to find out. Maybe if I really, this is effort, and I don't know how much I really should pursue it. But if you're listening, man, and you know anything about, look at your bottle. It says on the side of anybody's bottle, whatever pharmacy you use, what lab they're using. and you can find out.
Oh, I wonder why it has to be made in India.
It's cheap.
This is.
I'm going to spend, you know what? I'm going to buy just Prilosec over the counter
No
every month
kidding.
probably and spend $20 or 16 or whatever it is, because to be sure you're getting the real thing. That's all.
Well,
I
would
do.
say to you, I would call your insurance company and say, look,
I'd like to give this back and get another one
yeah,
from another place.
another place,
Maybe.
or you know, a little higher deductible, you know, and give me the real thing, not the generic.
Okay.
Sure, I'm
All
sure
right.
they do that.
Well, if you're
I'm sure they'd
listening
be
to this
very
now-
interested to find out that that there's a bad batch. But I guess you'd have to prove it's a bad batch.
Well, I have it.
I understand.
They
So
could
it needs to
do
go
it.
for testing,
Sure.
Tori. Testing, Tori.
I mean, I'm just sitting here going, why is this acid? Did I take my pill?
Certainly,
Sure enough, I took
certainly,
it.
certainly.
It's like I'm taking nothing. It's like a
Yes.
placebo,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work on my brain
Right.
because it's physically not working.
Yeah,
So I know that.
At somebody's expense or somebody's investigation, they would have to test the actual pill and see if there's that
And then
drug
what?
is in it. Oh, then you sue the pants off of the army.
Oh, they wear pants?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But how's the army involved?
It's an expression that I just made up.
Oh, I like it. All right. This
know.
should catch on.
It sounds so encompassing. It means nothing.
I like it, though.
That's great.
It's great. So that's my contribution
That's
to
pretty good.
to life. Yes. Whatever.
I mean, CVS and Walgreens have both had their problems in the past. That was documented. I believe the Walgreens situation, and please, this is just hearsay because I'm here saying it.
Right.
Walgreens apparently was putting certain prices on the items.
Oh, yeah.
Then when it got to the register, it was
Yes.
a different price.
Right.
And they were told about it, and nothing was done. However, I've been to many supermarkets where the same problem happens all
They
the
used to
time.
give it to you for free, the item, if you could catch them in the act.
They used to. Now they don't because it happens too much. And CVS was a problem with putting the wrong prescription, giving you the wrong prescription.
Right. Yeah.
So, but I guess when you're dealing in that kind of volume, that can happen
sure.
here and there.
Sure.
However, some of these things, such as what you take, but even in a more extreme situation, that could be life-saving medication.
Yeah.
So if it's not
exactly mine, it's big deal heartburn,
Yeah.
but it is because the acid's going to
Yeah.
give me esophageal
Yeah.
cancer,
Yeah.
erosion, or whatever.
What if this was for
The
a
GERD.
heart arrhythmia or something?
Yeah,
Oh, my
that's not
God.
so easy to get away with.
No. So it should be reported to
Oh, birth control pills,
somebody.
can you imagine?
What a lawsuit that would be.
Anything, man.
Wow.
This is, I feel
It's
like John
serious.
Grisham over here. I should be writing a book. There should be a movie about this.
I saw a television commercial on television.
Okay.
And
Easy for you to say.
I was not able to say it really. Thanks
It's the
for
weather.
picking it
It's
up
the
and
weather.
making it.
It freezes
obvious.
our brains.
Yeah. So it's a company that apparently it's a new concept. You give them your prescriptions. It's sent to them, and they make what's called a pill pack.
Oh.
And so rather than some people have pill boxes.
Oh, sure, I do.
Labeled it every day. So this is.
What did you do? Who are you and what did you do with Ron today?
I said bidet by mistake.
Oh, my God.
But I meant by the
I
day.
love a bidet.
I meant to say by the day,
Bidets
but
are
it
awesome.
came out bidet.
Please. They're underrated.
So this company sends you through the mail to your home
A pill pack.
30 little cellophane-filled packages
With
that
your-
are sealed.
okay.
With your, if you take 3 pills, it's your
Really?
3 pills in every little
Is this
pack.
going to catch on? It sounds complicated.
I've never heard this before. My immediate reaction was, "Oh no, you don't." Oh,
Right,
no.
right.
How do I know what you've put in there is accurate? Because I've made some mistakes even filling my own pill box thing.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't make those mistakes.
All right, let's theoretically, I would have.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah. How do I know what they're putting in there?
I don't know.
It's not now that it's not just getting one prescription wrong; it's getting like a lot of them wrong.
Well, maybe it's for elderly people that need that
It
already
is.
done for
It
them.
is. It
I'm
is.
young enough still and
It is.
lucid enough to understand what I'm doing.
I assume it probably is for those people who take multiple pills a day.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not like that. It's
I understand this.
I did not like this.
No, sir. I don't like it at all.
No grenading and spam. I don't like spam. The other medical information that I talked about on the air a couple of days ago is the New England Journal of Medicine has done an extensive study, the most extensive study done
Oh.
on omega-3 fish oil.
I used to take that only on Fridays. Remember we talked about that?
Oh, the pill pack. Yes.
It's Friday because Friday's fish
Because you're
day.
Jewish, right.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not anything. But Friday, the burps were so bad I could only stand them once a week. And I thought,
do you remember my response to you?
You can get the ones that don't have the smell.
Correct. Or the burp. Yeah.
Well, what's your answer now? What's going on with omega-3? Do I need to take it at all?
Apparently, they did an extensive test. It was the most concentrated for the longest period of time. And they gave placebos to 50% and omega-3 fish oil to the other 50.
Double-blind study?
Well, a lot of people could see. And wouldn't it be funny if a blind study was actually with blind people?
They probably have those.
Why not? What's the
But
difference?
isn't it vision impaired? Let's be correct now, Ron.
If it's for some type of vision medication, yes. But
Yeah.
this would be something else.
I see.
This is for fish oil.
Yeah.
So they found that there is absolutely no benefit to fish oil omega-3
God.
at all. The only time there would be is in concentrated doses that your doctor would prescribe, which are 5 to 10 times
way.
more potent than what you would take in the pharmacy.
What a scam these over-the-counter
I
freaking
know,
supplements are.
I know. Same with vitamin D.
No, my
Yes,
doctor
ma'am.
said I needed vitamin D. So I got supplements to take it because I don't get enough sun. Like, hell, I don't, but...
The amount that you usually get in a pharmacy over the counter is totally insignificant, they say.
Just, you know what? Just eat a balanced diet anyway. That's what they've always said.
For psychologically, and I got to tell you something, there's some value to this.
Okay.
But psychologically, I thought that when I took fish oil twice a day, and I've been doing it for about 10, 15 years.
Get out.
All righty. Then you have to finish the show.
I don't want to. Stay here.
Yeah, because that's the dosage. And I was told...
How could you remember
I
that?
was told it protects your heart against heart disease.
Right.
Circulation is improved. It's your body is everything.
Well, whatever.
It's
You stopping?
fantastic.
Are you stopping?
Yeah.
What about glucosamine? That's good for your joints. Is that a good one?
I'm stopping. See, never stop something cold turkey
Oh,
unless
wean it
it's
out.
smoking.
Okay.
Yeah, when it's medication's been in your body, you wean that baby.
right.
Wean that baby.
All right.
New England Journal of Medicine.
what
I
you did
don't. I mean, if it was in like Archie comic, I'd say, well, I'm going to take it.
New gym?
New jam.
I don't know.
Don't kid. Don't kid. So
Better than the old jam.
I felt duped. I felt like I was played. I felt like I was played. But psychologically,
Since the 90s, you've been played.
yes, but if it's been doing nothing for me theoretically, according to New England,
Theoretically, right.
then psychologically, it's worked.
Well, then are you going to keep investing the money?
No. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, in the article, one of the doctors was very straightforward and said if you take omega-3 fish oil every day, you're just buying expensive pee because you urinate it right out, and that's about the only place it goes.
I saw my gastroenterologist a couple of weeks, month ago. He said probiotics are nonsense. What is that about? You think they'd be
Here we
hyping them?
go.
My other
Here we
doctors
go.
told me to take a line every
Line,
day.
yeah.
He's saying, no. You don't need to.
Take a line?
A-L-I-G-N.
I thought you were talking about cocaine.
Oh, no,
I
I've never
thought-
done that.
I haven't either, but that's the
No.
only thing I know to
I
do
know,
in a
it sounds the
line.
same.
Yeah.
But it's a pill. It's a probiotic.
Yes,
And
I'm
they've-
familiar with it. I'm
I don't know.
familiar.
I don't know. Should I go back on it? I have a lot of digestive things going on.
I think these things have to be in high dosages depending on the patient.
I need an IV.
No, you don't.
Like
No,
fish
I
oil
can't- I
IVs
can't
and,
even
you know.
spell that. I have trouble spelling IV. No, it was very, and that led to other things where a couple of glasses of wine a day. Yes, no.
Oh, my
What are we
God.
saying anymore?
Remember they said coffee was good too?
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you remember vitamin E?
Oh, yeah, you'd rub it on yourself?
I used to take. I had a doctor, and the doctor said take vitamin E every single day. It's great for your circulation. It's the miracle vitamin.
Yeah.
For 8 years, I think it was. I'm making up a number between 5 and 8 years. I took it religiously.
You're a noob.
I felt great. And then one day I walked in. He said to me, "The vitamin E don't take it anymore." I said, "Why?" He says, "A new study came out, and it's actually harmful if you take it."
No, now they tell you.
I mean, not harmful just alone, but
Well,
to take it on a daily basis.
I know you should squeeze the pills if you have a cut, and it'll
Yeah,
help with the scarring.
That's fine, but that's topical.
Topical.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, I don't
Just
know.
use aloe. Just buy a plant. Although aloe smells like butt. Those leaves, don't squeeze it on yourself. Unless
Okay.
it's your foot and you won't
All
be
right.
anywhere near your face.
Or unless you squeeze it on your butt.
There you go.
There you have
Solve the problem.
it. But pharmaceutically now, I don't trust anything I hear, anybody I know, any song I sing. Nothing.
You know what? I'm still going to take a multivitamin. I take gummy ones. I like to chew them. Ron, I don't eat right.
Tori, here's an example of I know. Well, then eat right. Because food is digested in your system, and that goes through the proper process
Yeah.
of breaking it down, sending it through your bloodstream. It's very effective. Taking pills, as explained, pretty much go right through you. They're not absorbed.
They're water soluble.
If you take a multivitamin
I do.
in the morning,
Yeah.
and you go take a leak, which means a pee-pee, around noon,
Right.
check out, stand there, or whatever you do.
Is it going to be blue and green or
No,
whatever
it's
color
going to be a
the gummy
little
is?
orangey. Yeah, it's going to be.
Okay.
And it's not just the food dye. It's indicating how fast this stuff passes through you. Now, obviously, the dye isn't necessarily absorbed by the body.
So it's mostly
but near
just
the vitamins.
psychological, you're thinking.
I haven't taken multivitamins in decades. I really haven't because I.
And look at the healthy specimen you are today.
My specimens are quite healthy. Not me, but my specimens are.
I don't know then. I don't know.
I mean, you're
not the poster child for not taking vitamins.
I'm good
Ron.
at that. You want a glass of urine? I'll be right back.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I am like a bartender. I will serve you.
You got a
up.
spigot?
Yeah. If you could make money, they give you money for blood tests, they give you money to donate sperm.
Right.
If they needed urine,
I only have one of those.
If they needed urine, man, I would.
Yeah.
I'd be Poland Springs. I would be Poland.
Oh my God!
Springs.
Well, there's a website where you can sign up for studies that you might be when you fill out your history. I learned about that.
Yeah.
I'm never qualified for anything, so I gave up on that. But you can make money doing that. Look it up.
I suppose so.
I don't care.
I don't care either.
Hey, I watched a movie, Shutter Island. Let me just say, I've seen it before. Leonardo DiCaprio. They filmed it around here.
I know
in
that.
the Medfield, the
I
crazy
know
hospitals.
some people who are in it.
Do you? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't one of those before I got in. No, I was into acting right about that in 2010. But the thing is, the twist that he's looking for himself. Robert De Niro did a movie like that before in the 90s called Angel Heart. I thought of Mickey Rourke.
Okay.
Before his face took a holiday.
Sure.
That was his prime, Mickey Rourke. He was looking for himself. He was the bad guy. And the whole time he thought he was looking for somebody else. See, I like that kind of a twist.
Yeah, like very similar to I See Dead People.
Yes, Bruce Willis. But I figured that out, and so did you, I think. We figured that out before it was over.
Well, because we're somewhat intelligent.
M. Night Shyamalan, The Village was good, though. Anything he does is all twisty.
Yeah, I like twisty things.
Oh, my God, he's got that other movie coming out with the British guy who was...
All right, you got to be a little more specific.
I really don't, Ron. Come on now.
All right.
Well, Bruce, Unbreakable with Bruce Willis and Sam Jackson. And then he's got the other superhero guy that was crazy, James McAvee, I think his name is. Oh, my God. It's going to be great. So anyway, moving right along.
Okay. Speaking of movies.
Yeah.
I saw Michael Douglas on the Kelly and Ryan show.
How's he looking?
He's looking good.
Is he looking good?
And my immediate thought was, Kirk Douglas, is he still alive? His father?
Yes, he is.
He is. Do you know how old he is?
100. I don't know.
On December 9th, he'll be 103.
Get lost.
I won't. I know.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that something?
He's a fossil, huh?
It's
Wow.
the chin, man.
He can barely get around, huh?
I don't know.
Can he still talk?
I don't know.
Wow.
But he's
No
103.
paternity needed there, though. Michael
No.
Douglas is like a chip off the block, huh?
He lives in Amsterdam, New York, which is near Albany.
Oh.
So I guess that and the chin, he's still around. So then I started to go into the Google machine. I go, well, what other person is like really up there like that who was a famous performer? Do you remember, I don't know if even you remember, I didn't know her. I've heard of her. Olivia de Havilland.
Yes.
She's going to be 104
She's
in
still
July.
alive, too?
Yes.
Get lost.
I won't.
My God.
I know.
I think she was like Gone with the Wind. Dude,
that
everyone's dead
turn
in
of the
that.
century
Everybody's
kind
dead
of
in that.
stuff.
Clark Gable. Vivian Leigh was batshit crazy, so
No
she's
kidding.
gone. Well, she literally had a mental thing.
That was like even longer. I mean, everybody on the Match Game is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Brett Summers.
Yeah.
They do that now again, though, with Alec Baldwin. I've never seen it, but I've heard
Awful.
about it.
It's
Is
awful.
it? Okay.
It's awful.
All
It's
right.
awful.
All right. I don't know.
Alec
I don't
Baldwin.
watch television. You know that. What's up with it? Sometimes I'll see a cable show that I like and
it's
no
okay.
commercials.
It's because of the onslaught of Netflix and other avenues and cable.
I have Netflix.
The networks are really not producing much of anything anymore.
Well, it's funny. My buff friend who watches the television said to me, oh, David Muir, I guess his name is. Oh, he's wonderful. I said, who? He goes, oh, you know who he is. And then he showed me him. I said, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
It's Channel 5. It's ABC News guy.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well, he's
what
fairly
it is.
new. He took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good-looking guy, I guess. He had a
fairly
man
new.
crush on him, he said. So, I don't know.
Excuse me?
You know, you have man crushes because of a good-looking guy. It's just, a joke-ish thing.
Oh, I've never had a man crush.
But then I looked on all these good-looking guys are on this channel, on this ABC News thing. They're like all models. What's going on?
It's always been like that.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, sure.
Sam
Newscasters?
Donaldson, are you kidding me right now?
All right, maybe not so. You picked
Ted
the one
Koppel?
person? Oh, that was bad. Yeah,
Listen,
Ted Koppel was a mistake.
They changed it all up. Now there's all these
know,
modelly-looking
yeah,
people.
I
I say I
know.
don't watch it. I don't need
That's
it.
the way, look.
Read the New York Times. You don't need any kind of television. You have us. We talk about the news. We'll set you people
I
straight.
don't know if this is the news show. Call it news.
It's new to you, man, right?
All right.
All right.
As you know, the Democrats took over the House of Representatives.
Very good.
In
I
a
do
coup,
know that.
In a coup.
Right. Not bloody.
No. Donald Trump lost the House.
Good.
Which is usually, that goes to his ex-wife. But
Right.
in this case,
He's
it went to the
such a
Democrats.
dingus. Oh, I
know.
can't stand him.
So he's actually been depressed.
Yeah, I heard.
And out of sorts and
Yeah,
angry.
he's brooding.
And he actually is starting not to make any sense. Now, he never
Starting.
did.
I know, right.
He never did. Now yes, I'm waiting for that.
For the slur, for his dentures to slip or something, whatever's
gonna
going on.
Something's happening.
His hair to fall out.
So now, because he doesn't know, but he's starting to know that he can't get away with doing anything anymore.
The Mueller thing's not going away, dude.
Not only is that not, but the House does the investigation.
Yeah, and they're getting a little uppity about
Well,
this other guy. He's got to take a hike now.
I wouldn't dick with the House, man.
No.
The House always wins,
Good
like in
times.
cards.
Good times.
No way, babe. So I'm finding this now a bit fascinating. And it's not because I'm a Democrat or a Republican. It's just because I like to see destruction
There's drama going on.
of Beelzebub.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
But this is the unraveling, and I think it's going to come out in paperback because this is really going to be. It's going to be something. I really predict that I'd say within a month, indictments will be coming down like rain from the heavens.
You think?
And there's no way that Donald is going to be walking around smiling, nor his son.
Okay, good.
Anyway, hey, on this show, we play a little game that you can play at home.
But don't try this at home.
No, don't. Seriously, anything we do here, don't talk about it
my
at
God.
home. Don't do it at home.
Don't even listen. Turn this off right now. This is bad for your brain.
Yes, what's coming up now is actually harmful. And if there are children around, get them out of the house
Ron, you
immediately.
got to sort this quicker.
I know. There's
You're
just
like
too many.
dragging
There's
it
like
out.
too many of them.
Oh, my God.
All right,
I'm
here's
going to
a-
have to school you.
I got a question for you.
Would you rather?
There's too many choices.
As in life.
Yes, it's time for Would You Rather, sponsored by the...
Would you rather be a man or a woman? Right off the bat. That's what made me think of it. Just off the top of my head.
Here's a funny answer for you, Tori. I've been a man for all of my life. It would be interesting.
Oh,
It would be interesting.
No, I'm happy. I've always wanted to be a woman, and I'm glad I am.
I'm curious what it's like. I would love to be put on a pedestal.
Oh,
Most women are adored. They can fix themselves up to look incredible.
all right.
They can change clothing at a whim, buy shoes.
So I got it made, even though it's a
that
man's
sense,
world.
In that sense. Well, it kind of was.
Okay.
Right now, it's a woman's world because
My life is more than half over, though. So the whole.
Well, enjoy the second part
Okay.
because I'm telling you, if a man gets out of step, not only is he incarcerated,
Oh,
but
Jesus.
he loses his job. You can't get away with anything anymore.
Okay.
In any way, shape, or form, women rule, and also men always want sex. Women, whatever. So they rule in that sense. So there's so many. Women also have the ability to actually give birth, which
Right.
is probably a wonderful thing that a man will never experience.
Right.
Closest to that is having your car waxed.
Oh.
There isn't much anything else involved. So I would like to see what that is like. Not that I'm going to walk around in high heels and panties or anything,
Right.
but it would just be a very
because you would not be
perspective.
passable. You would not be a passable CD.
It'd be impassable. All right.
All right. You have a question? That was my guess. Out. That's just
that's
throwing
it?
that out there. No.
Pretty lame. All right.
I have interesting ones today. So I have not funny ones like you want to be the size of a box. I just have different ones, better ones.
Mine are self-created.
Oh, that's right. Ron is doing his own thing
That
today.
is correct,
Everyone.
man. That is correct.
Let's see how he does.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Would you rather make love? That's about it. Would you rather make love to someone who had horrible bad breath, yet was incredibly gorgeous and sexy, or a person who had the sweetest smelling breath, just was fantastic, but rather butt ugly?
I'm going to have to go with the good-looking person with the bad breath.
I would go with the butt ugly that was...
Because I was married, so I already
alluring.
know that. What that's about.
Well,
He
I
had
think I was.
halitosis, so, you just live with it. Yeah.
Ron don't live with things like that. No, because I'm figuring the lights can always go off.
Oh, I see. Right. Beauty's a light switch away.
And we all have imaginations.
Oh, no.
So that's where I'm going.
No, my boyfriend and I like the lights on. Like, on.
Not necessary, but thank you. Thank you for the information.
We just said you had
That's
visual. We're
fine.
both visual
That's
people,
fine.
which is great.
That's
how
great.
I've always been. And I guess he's always
I
been.
mean, I never do it in total darkness either, but I...
Oh, sure.
but
Is there
I
such a
do-
thing anymore? Unless you're in like a cave and there's
I
always
guess there isn't.
some kind of light.
Cave, interesting idea. All right,
I'm coming down with something. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a serious one, Ron.
Mm-hmm.
And you better really think about this. Would you rather put a stop to war or end world hunger?
Stop to war.
I'm going to end world hunger.
Look, I think between the two of us, we're going to take care of everything.
I think so.
Yeah.
Listen, there's always going to be war.
Yeah.
Because people have egos.
Right.
But if I could get everyone fed, every man, woman, and child, especially children and babies, I would like that more.
Well, you can't say it that way
right.
because you said that there's always going to be war.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah. No,
You're right. You could stop war.
Yeah.
That's the question.
By
right.
the same token, then
Okay.
if everything was peaceful and nobody had warlike tendencies at all, then we would naturally want to help people.
So you're going in an order.
So
Okay.
I'm twisting that on you.
Good. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good answer.
All right. I think I'll go next.
Go next.
All right. Here we go. Let's get a good one here. Let's get a good one for you.
I just put mine in order and I read them. Bing, bing.
I have no order.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Would you rather go along all day with your zipper open and have nobody tell you that your fly's been open all day? You've been exposed down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get home at the end of the day, you realize it yourself and you go, oh my goodness, I wonder
Right.
how many...
I'm sure that's really happened to people.
Or would you rather have someone stop you who you admire and want to impress always, that person tell you, excuse me, your fly is open?
Yeah, I just want to be told. Just tell me.
See, I would not.
No.
I would rather go through the
I wanna
whole
scare
day,
everyone all day
have
long.
no concept as to how many people actually saw it.
No, I want to know.
I don't want to know.
Oh, okay.
Knowing would be too definitive. Oh my God, that's
I'd get
awful.
over it pretty quickly, though.
All right. Well, I mean, we'd get over.
Otherwise,
both
I'd
ends.
mull and I'd think what happened all day.
I wouldn't mull.
Here's an easy one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather lose your keys or your cell phone?
Keys to what?
Just your keys. People carry around keys, don't they?
To what?
I don't know, a car and a house, basically.
Is it gonna
Maybe
be-
a job, too. You know, your keys,
Okay,
dude, your keys.
okay.
Would you rather lose your keys or your cell phone?
I'll be back Thursday. Well, you see,
See, mine are all serious today. Hunger,
No, that's good.
keys.
Hunger keys. I can replace the keys. I can get the locks changed.
Okay.
I don't know. The car would be difficult. I can also replace a cell phone at quite a hefty cost.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with. Man, Tori, that's a
I
that's
told
a
you I
tough
got
one.
some good
That
ones
is a
today.
tough one. I'm going to go for the the security that I've lost in the cell phone when I've lost that too.
Mine's an easy one. I got the easy answer.
I'm going to say cell phone.
I'm gonna go with phone. I'm gonna go with keys. I'm gonna lose my keys.
We're not agreeing on anything
We're
here
not today. No, I don't want to
something.
lose my phone. I freak out when I lose my phone a little bit.
I freak out when I lose my keys.
I don't even carry keys anymore. Dude, I haven't had a car in 2 years. I don't even carry
okay.
keys.
Now
Someone's at my house all the time. I don't need to get locked out.
All right, Tori. That is your specific situation.
All right, what else do you got?
Not
But
fair.
it's still,
That is not
you know,
fair.
I still wouldn't change my answer. Go on.
All right.
Go on.
All right.
What's your question?
I'll tell you in a second.
All right.
Would you rather speak in front of a crowd of 500 businessmen?
Mm-hmm. And women?
Let me change that. I'm going to change this up.
Okay.
Would you rather speak from a pulpit on stage?
Podium.
Podium. Thank you so much.
Pulpit's sort of religious.
All right. Well, that's where I'm at. In front of 500 men or 500 women?
Oh, I'm going to go with women.
I'm going to go with women as well.
Yeah. Because men, they're just going to be leering at me, and I'll
Yeah.
feel uncomfortable. Because that happens now.
Well,
I don't need 500 of them.
I don't think 500 men would be leering at me, but I think I would find it a little bit more impossible to deal with than 500 women because the women have such a range.
I have more in common with women, too, to talk about things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Women, yes. Women have more of a range of understanding of everything. So any subject that I would drift into, they would be with me.
I agree.
Men don't follow trails very well and would pretty much either leave, go have a sandwich, unless I'm talking about...
They're not listening to you.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. I agree.
Very specific matters of interest for men.
All right, Ron. Would you rather be stuck on an island alone or with someone who talks incessantly?
Oh.
I kind of know this already,
Alone.
but I know, me too. Alone.
My God, alone.
But couldn't you just leave them there and then go on to the other part of the island for a while, and then when you needed company, come back?
Then you know that you're coming back to the incessant talker. No.
I'm going to be alone, too.
Yeah.
All right, that's an easy one.
No question about
Your turn.
that. Yeah.
I like just quick answers and then go. Move along.
Yeah.
I got one more after you. Go ahead.
By the way, if you ever need someone to talk to and you're alone all the time, just talk out loud. It's amazing how it fills the room.
I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get into arguments with myself.
I don't do that one.
Well, I do.
Oh.
Well, you have to.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You're your own worst enemy, right?
Yeah. Should I go downstairs and get a sandwich? No, I don't want a sandwich. Yeah, you can have a sandwich. It's okay. Just one. No, it's not a good idea, Ron.
See, all right. Your internal conflict.
Yeah. And then someone gets hurt.
Right.
So it doesn't work out.
No, it doesn't.
I got one more for you.
All right.
It's a little disgusting.
No, dear.
All right. Would you rather pick up and somehow get a little bit on your fingers,
Ooh.
a dog poop,
Right.
or pick up, get a little bit on your fingers, the same stuff from a baby's diaper?
Oh, my God. A baby's diaper, of course.
Well,
I had 4 children. I'm all about changing diapers. I have grandchildren. I don't mind changing
Have
diapers.
you ever picked up poop from a dog?
Years ago.
Okay.
Not recently. And
All
I
right.
didn't like it one bit.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to go with a baby. That's a little tiny human.
But
If you were going to say adult human, I would go back to the dog. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you almost got it just right, that question. If you tweaked it to human poop, no way am I going
So
near it.
I would do adult dog or adult human.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the dog.
All right. Well, that was my question, actually.
Baby
just
poop,
read
I
it
don't
wrong.
mind it. But what are you going to do? It's life. Now, all right, last question for you.
It's life.
This
It's
is
only life because it is.
This is
but
a perfect question
so
for Ron
is the
Van
dog
Dam.
thing.
This is a Ron Van Dam question. Okay, listen up.
Okay.
Would you rather have a 10-hour dinner with a headstrong politician from an opposing party or attend a 10-hour concert for a music group you detest?
That's rough.
See, that's a Ron Van
That's
Dam.
a
That's tailored
rough
just for you,
one.
babe.
That is rough.
That's what I mean.
I'm going to go half. I'm going to have to do
What are
the
you
musical
doing?
group.
Oh, no.
There's no choice, Tori.
No.
This is Sophie's choice. I cannot listen to somebody with an opposing political view for 10 hours.
You're having a dinner, so it's a back and forth. You're not just listening. It's not a lecture. It's a dinner.
I can eat?
Yeah, it's a dinner with a headstrong politician from an opposing party. So that's like Donald Trump for 10 hours. Or a band that you hate for 10 hours.
Band. I can't do Trump. I can't.
Or anybody. Romney, it could be anybody.
Romney's okay.
Well, see, it just says an opposing.
All right. Okay. Opposing. Okay.
Could be Scott Brown.
All right.
Dude.
Opposing. Yeah, I will do opposing for 10 hours. But
As long as it's not Donald Trump.
Yeah, but when you said headstrong, I thought it was someone that was just never going to shut up about that.
Well, I have people I know like this. I don't want a 1 hour dinner with them.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
But you're going with the music.
I have to. I don't have a choice. It's part of my makeup.
I'm going with the political
Yeah, I'm
guy
sure
because
you are.
music to me, you're going to kill me. 10 hours? No way. It's in my brain. Then I can. You know what? Maybe I'll learn something from this idiot.
Probably end up liking the music.
Maybe, but that's gonna be worse.
Maybe you learn something from an idiot.
How not to be an idiot. I don't know, Ron, but I'm not
Take
listening to
10
bad
hours for
music
that?
for 10 hours.
I'm
dude.
not listening to somebody acting
All right,
like
we
an
disagreed
asshole
on
for 10 hours.
everything pretty much here. Okay,
We did.
except the Alone on the Island.
Well, because
both
that's a
want that.
no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
No,
I think we've both been on islands with people we don't like.
I've never been on an island. Does Cape Cod count?
Yes. It's
a
Cape.
I love
yeah.
being on the Cape alone too, because you can look at the water and just chill out.
The Cape is actually an island, although they consider it a cape.
Oh,
But-
that's right.
but
It's got a
'cause
bridge. It's got bridges.
That everything
attach
has
it.
bridges. Yeah.
So,
But
that's
it
why
is
it's not an
surrounded
island.
by water, man-made though, because
I've been
it
to Martha's
wasn't.
Vineyard.
It originally was a cape,
Correct.
but when they put a canal in there, it became an island. So what are we saying?
I've never been to Nantucket. I'd like to check that out someday.
Why?
Because it's kind of far.
Because it's far. That's why you'd like to go.
No. Why do I want to go? Because Wings, the TV show Wings, dude, love that show.
I don't think they really lived there.
No, but still,
Okay. And I don't think
I've
the
been to
hangar's
Martha's
there.
Vineyard. No, I've
Have
been
you?
to Martha's twice
Yeah.
in my life.
And what? Big deal?
There's weird looking houses there.
Yeah, no, what's the point?
There's horses.
What's the point?
There's shops, ice cream. It's a tourist trap.
I don't understand islands. I don't understand it. What's the difference between an island and living near the water?
Oh,
Nothing.
it's
Nothing.
more inconvenient to be on the island.
Of course it is. Everything's more expensive. You can't get off.
Right.
Which is a different problem.
She said. Dynamo hum. But
Hey, I just wanted to touch on Thanksgiving because this is our last show
that's right, it is.
before Thanksgiving, which is in just a few days.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes, it's a time for cheer and fun and responsibility.
And time to take your decorations from Halloween off your lawn already.
Yes, please, come on.
You know.
But
You said but.
But I had a guest on the show last week. Actually, it was Boston Market, and they
Remember
were.
when they were Boston Chicken?
Yes, I do. As a
They
matter of
expanded.
fact. Yes,
They don't just
now
have
they have
chicken.
a market. No, now they have cranberry sauce.
Vegetables.
They do have vegetables, over salted but nice.
Ooh,
Well, they
ouch.
are. Let's face it. Let's face it.
I haven't
We're
been there a
trying to
long
kid.
time. I don't have
Yeah,
money for that.
Try, give it a shot.
That's extravagant.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky you don't have money. Anyway, it was the senior vice president of marketing of
Oh.
so we knew it was going to happen here.
Ooh,
and he says, and he's talking about Thanksgiving. He's a
Yes.
Thanksgiving chef, and I said, "Oh,
Are they
really?"
open?
Yes, they're going to be open all day Thanksgiving.
No.
But at first, I started to argue with him and saying, the idea of Thanksgiving is not to have food brought in. The idea is to cook and to have people over and
It's
share.
a gathering.
It's a
Yeah,
home thing.
sure.
You don't bring food in. You don't bring in a
Well.
steak sub. You know what I'm saying? And then
Oh,
I
no.
realized before I finished the sentence,
no.
there are a lot of people who don't have family.
You know?
And if they wanted some turkey, they could go to Boston Market and actually get a small 1 or 2 person turkey.
I think churches have dinners too.
They do
So,
for people that
sure.
have lost their family or loved ones or
don't have a house.
or really despise the rest of the family, which is that's also an option.
Right.
But so I felt bad. But for those that do need, there are places that are open that you don't have to sit in a restaurant by yourself. You can go to like a place like Boston Market and bring it home and
Oh, good.
have it there while you watch your TV shows.
I think my parents are getting a Roach Brothers rotisserie.
That's nice. That's nice.
You know,
That's nice.
you can do that and then still bring it home and still sit around the table with everyone and eat a.
Yes.
You don't need to cook your own turkey.
You really don't. You really don't. But if you can, if you got enough people, do it.
People do tofu, whatever that is.
See, we're different in this sense too. I think cooking is part of life. I think the preparation of the food is one of the joys of life.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not-
what my
it's-
boyfriend thinks. He likes to cook. I do not. So we're a good match.
Yeah, you are in
Oh, he
LA.
loves to cook.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with it.
I think it's part of the experience
Yeah.
of everything.
It's part of the thing.
Yeah.
It's the journey.
Yeah, so I
Not
took
the
offense.
destination.
Yeah, well, exactly. Oh, deep, nicely deep.
Fortune
Deeply
cookie
said.
day.
Nice
kinda.
deal.
Thank
Nice
you.
deal. Didn't see that.
And you know
coming.
what else I heard? One of my customers came in and said to me about his wife. He just says whatever she wants. Because you know what? Would you rather be right or would you rather be happy?
Yes,
Think
that's
about
an old
that.
phrase.
Isn't it an old phrase? I
Yeah.
like it. We're all adopting that.
And when you asked me before during the game portion of our program,
Yes.
why I would probably want to be a woman for a period of time is because you are on the side of right all the time, and the other
Look at
person.
you.
Oh, well, it's
They got to defer.
why don't men and women stop fooling around
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
realize
My dad,
which is the more
does.
significant sex?
They're
and
married over
stop
50
it.
years, though, and
Just
he already
because a
knows.
guy-
Yes, dear.
Just because a guy can pick up a barbell easier than a woman, not in all cases, but usually,
right.
or can take a hammer and maybe nail something to a wall
Right.
harder than a woman can.
Okay.
That doesn't make them the superior race.
No.
That's the odd part of all of this.
Right.
And how that came to pass, I have no idea.
Right.
Because men can't give birth, so the woman is obviously the more effective creation that has resulted.
You ever see those T-shirts? And I won't say it because it's a bad word probably,
Yeah.
but it said, I have the poontang, so I make the
Yes.
rules.
Yes.
I've seen that T-shirt. I'm not going
Done
to wear
deal.
it, but
Done
you know,
deal.
it amuses me.
There's nothing else to talk about. What to talk about? Unless masturbation is part of your mantra, there's nothing else to talk about.
You know, well,
What are we even doing?
I
Why
don't
are we
know what we're
playing it?
doing
Why are we
anymore.
bothering? I ain't wearing those heels. I'll tell you that right
yeah,
now.
that's been your thing for a long time.
I
Not
don't know
putting on the heels.
How you do that? And,
I don't know how you walk around with those things.
I
So,
don't.
you know,
There's
I'm
no
happy
way.
being a woman.
Yeah. Be happy you don't have testicles. Those babies are.
If it has testicles or tires, you're going to have trouble
Yeah.
with it.
It's true. With the air pressure. All right, we're out of time.
I say 40 minutes.
Let's find out. Well, a little bit longer.
Oh,
Tori.
longer, much
Yep,
longer.
Yep.
But
Yep.
You know what? Time passes when you're having fun, and today was kind of fun.
It was kind of fun. We discovered kind of nothing, but at the same time, good
know?
conversation. And I hope everybody listening was able to just clear their minds for a little while and have a good time today.
Have a good holiday this week.
Yes, and you too,
Good
and the
day
best
off of
to,
work and
to
whatever
you
you
and your
do.
people.
Yeah.
It is a good day. It's a couple of days off
Good.
for many people.
Why not?
Yeah, just sit back, have some food. You don't have to go to any religious organization necessarily.
Watch your football.
Watch your football. NBC actually has the Thanksgiving Day Parade, Macy's in New
Oh,
York.
I used to watch this as a kid,
It's a staple.
and with my kids.
After that is
Yeah.
a national dog show from Purina. That's
Best in Show?
Best
Like,
in
oh
Show.
my God, nice.
And then they got a football game. So
And then Christmas is going to, Black Friday is going to
Christmas
hit you.
is that night.
Well, I mean, Black,
not
Black
immediately.
Friday is
Yes.
Friday.
The day after Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
And then we start
It starts. It
Yeah.
starts.
Oh God.
Oh no.
This is awful.
All right.
Well, it sounded
I do
good.
Cyber Monday. Then you get it online. It's a better deal.
I ain't going to
You don't
a
get to
store
leave your
on a
house.
Friday. Why,
That's what I mean. Cyber Monday. You do
Yeah,
it through your house,
yeah.
through your computer.
I mean, I do enjoy going to stores and all that kind of stuff, but not when everybody else is.
No, I went one time with my brother to Best Buy at midnight just to see what was happening, and
Yeah.
it was a zoo.
It's ridiculous.
We didn't even stand in line to buy anything.
It's
We just wanted to
ridiculous.
see it, and then we left. It was craziness.
If you ever want to feel like cattle,
Yeah, or catch a germ. There's
that
all these
too.
germs running around.
Everybody sneezes
Oh,
at like
they're
2
all
o'clock in the
inside.
morning. Yeah, it's
I'm
no
not
good.
doing it.
It's always cold.
No.
Yeah, forget it.
No.
All right, have a happy Thanksgiving.
On that note,
I'll see you next
Merry
Monday.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. And take down those Halloween decorations like Tori says. My God, this is getting absurd.
Enough spider webs on your
Seriously.
front door,
Yeah.
idiots.
Unless they're real, in which case
Yeah,
keep
then
them up.
leave 'em.
Keep them up.